Now for pole position, Sylvia.
Well, staying with the all-important topic of marriage, a new term has become popular recently among Chinese internet users, naked marriage. And no, this isn't a kinky new trend. In fact, it refers to people who go against the grain here in China and get married before they own things like a car or house and without all the trappings of a full-on marriage ceremony. These couples are happy simply with a photo of the two of them and a marriage certificate.
Now, the concept has caused a lot of debate here in China, where owning a house and a car are seen by many as prerequisites to marriage. The China Youth Daily website has carried out a poll on this subject, asking people whether or not they support the idea of this so-called naked marriage.
And here are the results of the women who were asked about this. A resounding 75% said no, they did not like the idea of having a naked marriage. Just 25% said they did, but interestingly, it's a very different story for the men. 80% of them said they liked the idea of a naked marriage, while just 20% said they preferred the more traditional method of tying the knot. That's possibly because in most cases, men are expected to provide things like a house and a car before they get married. Now, there have been some comments on this, Mark.
That's right. Interestingly, as with the prenups, a big difference between what the men and the women are saying.
Right.
But the comments here, one person saying the reason why women are realistic is that men don't remain faithful in marriage. After some years, they get younger girlfriends, they want to abandon their wives, and they said women take too much responsibility in today's society.
Right. Someone else says a man who truly loves his girlfriend won't just let her become his wife without a beautiful wedding gown and a well-decorated apartment. These things show how important marriage is for him.
Another person saying, or complaining, I should say, that society exerts too much pressure on men. In this fast-growing society, salaries are not fair given the rising prices. And this person said the male friends around him are afraid of talking about marriage and discouraged by the spending it entails. He says he could only buy a floor tile, let alone a house.
Right.
So obviously he's not very happy about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, do stay with us. We have our question of the day coming up in just a moment.